Hello, it's good to have you here. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Tim. I'm the founder and CEO of Vite Ramen, and I do a lot of stupid stuff on camera.
That sounds lovely. Can you tell me about what do you think about Asian American story and what was your great story to tell?
So, I have a lot of things I generally want to talk about with Asian American and AAPI, third culture, diaspora, and cultural dissonance. But even extending to things like Asian American masculinity and how that's perceived. But realistically, the big thing I think that affects most of us here is how once you've been here long enough, you're neither really American nor Asian. I'm here wearing this, and I think it's fun, I think it's cool to try and compare to my heritage. But the fact of the matter is, where does this come from? Do I have an actual cultural connection to it? I try to, but I have no idea. My parents never wore this, my grandparents don't. I'm the first one who has this kind of stuff. And even then, it feels like I'm an imposter, like I am stealing someone's culture, despite the fact that this is supposed to be my culture. In fact, I learned cooking and Chinese cooking after I learned French cooking, Italian cooking, and Japanese professionally. And then I learned Chinese cooking from, I'm sure everyone else knows, Wang Gong on YouTube.
Oh, that's cool.
Which you would think I would do all of that beforehand, but being what I am and being able to speak English, and if my voice comes out and you don't see my face, most people think I'm white. That puts me in a really weird place where I especially don't belong in a truly Chinese culture or a truly American culture. And so we have carved a little space for ourselves as Asian Americans, where Asian Americans of all descents feeling this cognitive dissonance, this diaspora, are able to connect with each other in a way that I can't connect with other Chinese people, but I'll be able to connect with other Chinese Americans, Vietnamese Americans, Filipino Americans, because we all feel that same kind of disconnect and have that half-half third culture split that is difficult to understand unless you are an Asian American.
I love your thought, but you know what I'm thinking? It's as long as you have that character, as long as you're real and yourself, nothing can stop you shine. So my last question, is there anything you want to talk to the audience of Ding Ding TV and Silicon Valley Community Media?
Just want to remember everyone, you want to be kind and savor life's little victories, because we're always chasing after the big goals, we're always chasing after the big things. But what really brings happiness is the little moments where you savor food that you haven't had for forever, where you get that little piece of happiness from music that you haven't heard in forever, when you have the moments with family and friends. Those are the moments that make us happy. Those are the moments we remember and keep us sane. And if you're always chasing after the big goals, you will hit the big goal and realize after that big moment of celebration, after that victory, you'll feel empty and you'll have to chase it again and again and again. But in the end, it is those little moments that we spend. So as cool as all of this is, as the award ceremony and everything, remember the little things.
Wow, really, nothing can stop you shine. Good to have you here, Jian. Pleasure. Thank you.